So hello guys, this is Atul from Practical Tech Solution. Today we have come up with again a new problem based on the string. So here let's see the question and try to understand what exactly this question is asking for. Let's say here it is given that we have on one string, we have to find out the length of the longest substring. Okay, we have to find out the longest substring without repeating the character. So it means that whatever the substring will be there, then we have to find out the substring which is not going to have any repeating characters, right? So we have this input, and now let's see this. What exactly the input is given: A, B, C, A, B, C, B, B. So if we are going to see manually, one is this one substring which is having a unique characters, and the length is 3. Then CAB is also one of the substring which is having again the length of 3. Then BCAB we cannot, because now this is a repeating characters. ABC again 3, BCB again B is repeating, and here also B is repeating. So it means that manually it is showing that we must got the output as a length of 3. So let's see this. It's a very simple logic. What we are going to do is like we are going to check that the previous character is repeated already visited or not. If it is already visited, so we will come out from the loop itself. Okay, otherwise we are going to find out the length of that substring. So it's very simple question. Let's try to write the code or the logic for this. So what we can do is like here we are going to create a one function called as a public static void as the longest substring, and here we are going to pass the string. Okay, now what we can do, let's find out the length of the string, or let's make it as in the some variable. Length is equals to str dot length function. Okay, now what we can do is like because we have to check every characters, and what we are going to do, we are going to create one boolean array which is going to, if any of the character is already checked, then I will make it as a true. Okay, so here I'm going to try to make this one as a boolean, and let's say checked is equals to new boolean, and of any length, let's say for example 256, I'm going to use it here as a default length. Now here what I can do, I will just iterate for int I is equals to 0, I less than length, then I plus plus, and also I'm going to visit for the next character for int j is equals to I, because I have to get all the possible substring also, right? So j less than length and j plus plus. And now here, now I'm going to check that if the checked str dot char at of j, if it is already visited, then in that case, simply what I have to do, we have to come out from the inner loop. We will go for the next one. Otherwise, what we can do is we are going to make as a, let's say, current. I have to create a variable current whose value is currently 0. So int current equals to 0. Now, if the value of the current is 0, now what we have to do, we are going to use the math function, math.max, and here I'm going to check with the current and the length of the substring up to now, whatever we have visited. So j minus I plus 1. After that, what I can do, I will make the current visiting character. So CHEC checked, and the current visiting character, I'm going to make it as a 2 character of j, and I'm going to assign with the value 2. So it is going to check the whichever the character we are reading, so it is going to check that one. If it is now, if it like it was not visited, so it is going to make it as a visited. So here now, after that, what we can do is, here we are going to, after this for loop, in a for loop, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this checked str.caret of I. I'm going to make it as a false. Again, I have to start from that false, like this. Okay. Now at the end, what I have to do, I just need to simply print the value of current. So here, let me write longest substring length. And then I'm going to simply write the value of current. So it's a very simple question. Now let's test the code, whether it is working or not. So longest substring, I'm going to pass the str, save it. Now let's run the code. So here you can see this, I'm getting the value 3. So like this only, we can solve this problem. Obviously, there are another ways also we can solve this problem. But the basic logic is like we have to get the substring, and I'm going to check every character which is already visited. If it is visited, if it is not visited, then I'm going to include that one. If it is, and after that, I will just make that value as a true, that the particular character is already checked. And if it is checked, and again, if the same character comes and like it is showing as a value true, it is already visited, so we are going to come out from the loop. So like that only we can solve this problem and
understand the concept. See you in another day. Thank you.